Welcome to Vacuum Wars. Recently, Dyson has redesigned and re-released their V8 model cordless vacuum. This new V8 version has an all-new floor head design, a new attachment package, and a few other interesting changes. So I thought I would buy one and put it through all kinds of tests to see how it compares to previous Dyson models as well as to other brands of cordless stick vacuums. So links in the description, and let's get started. Dyson has released several cordless vacuum models since their initial release of the V8 in 2016, but most of those new versions have a completely different handle design, which are more elongated. And while the new, longer handle styles have some advantages, I still prefer the old style, which at this point is only available on this new V8. The reason I like this handle style better is because it's lighter, it has a better center of gravity in my opinion. It's hard to explain, but the V8 just feels easier to use. The V8 also has a shorter distance between your hand and the attachments, so it's much more practical for above floor cleaning jobs like dusting, where it's easier on the forearm and less awkward to use than the new versions. I also prefer the V8 because you can empty its bin without removing the wand, which seems like a no-brainer kind of advantage. But beyond the handle design, how does it perform? In most ways, it was a lot like the previous Dyson V8. For example, in our bench tests, it had the same basic airflow and sealed suction numbers as the previous V8, both of which are higher than average, which is good. One area where the new V8 differs from the old version is with the new so-called detangling motor bar cleaner head, which is an all-new cleaner head design for 2023. Among other upgrades, this new head now has an active hair detangling system, which are these plastic combs that remove hair as you vacuum. We tested it with 7 and 14-inch hair and found it to have mostly solved this age-old problem of hair getting tangled on vacuum brush rolls. This new floor head design also seems to have created a better seal on hard floors than previous versions. For example, this new V8 did significantly better with tests like the Unsealed Suction tests and slightly better with the crevice pickup test, both of which measure how good of a seal the Cleanerhead has. Its carpet pickup was fantastic. It was able to pick up all the types and sizes of debris that we threw at it, everything from fine to extra large debris. And in the carpet deep clean test, where we see how good it is at picking up deeply embedded debris, it was better than average there as well. It has Dyson's whole machine HEPA filtration, which traps 99.99% of particles and dust as small as 0.3 microns, which is a feature only available on more expensive vacuums like this and is something I highly recommend. Its attachment set is a pretty big upgrade from previous V8 versions too. In fact, it's the same basic attachment set you would get with top-of-the-line Dysons like the V15 or Gen 5. It includes a wall mount, a crevice tool, a dusting brush / upholstery tool, which is one of my favorites, as well as a motorized hair screw tool, which is pretty amazing for upholstery vacuuming. The final pro I'll mention is the price. Though it's certainly at a premium price point, it is a lot cheaper than other Dyson cordless vacuums. Moving on to the negative stuff, Dyson rates the battery on the V8 at 40 minutes on low power, which is a little below average, but is the same as the previous V8. In its max power mode, it got about 9 minutes with the head attached in our test, which is better than the previous V8 and similar to even the V15. Though it should be noted that there's more power output on the V15 on max power, so it's not really apples to apples. Also, the battery on the V8 is not removable like on the new versions, and unlike pretty much every Dyson cordless vacuum since the V8 only has 2 power settings, a low power and a max power. Low power is more than enough for most vacuuming tasks though. For example, we did all of our pickup tests on low power, but I would have preferred a medium power setting or an auto adjustment setting to maximize its battery life and performance. The new motor bar cleaner head is designed to be a combo head, meaning that it can be used with either hard floors or carpets, and while I did find that it was as good as you would want in most circumstances with hard floors and carpets, I was a little disappointed with its hard floor performance when it comes to larger debris, as it started snow plowing debris at the medium size in our hard floor tests. In the real world though, with normal sized debris, I found that the motor bar cleaner head is more than sufficient for most hard floor tasks. In conclusion, I think the V8 is a way better experience in terms of its weight and handling than even the most expensive Dysons. It has a little less power and a little less battery life than top-of-the-line Dyson models, but when it comes to Dyson, even their older models are often better than their competitors' brand new models. And when you take into account the recently redesigned elements on the V8 in 2023, it's a really good value for a Dyson. Links in the description, and be sure to subscribe to Vacuum Wars before you leave. Thanks for watching.